Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Daggerfall. We are in another one of the cavern dungeon modules. Looking for... what am I looking for, actually? It's a new recording session, so... a knight. Alright. Let's see, we have not gone that way, correct. So I don't think he's in this module. But we'll get over here and double check. Yeah. That is going to connect up down there. And I did look at that area, so that'll get me back to, Excuse me. Excuse me. Rude. I'll take that saber, though. Nothing else good. You know what? Let's go with minor missile. Oops. There we go. Gotcha. Elven Saber, I'll take that. Okay, so we did go over there. So we've checked that room, checked that waterlogged room, and we checked the one up here. So yeah, this module is clear. It being relatively easy to check is why I went for it, even though I don't like it. And the main reason I don't like it is because, because of the angles on all the walls, they get really wonky, and the color blends in with this background, which I know I can change, although I forget what the command is now. So it's like these blend in with these, and it's not just even straight where you can easily, like, you know, turn the camera. It's just really easy for you to miss passages and stuff like that. That's the main reason why I don't like those. Not because they're, like, hard to navigate or anything. Well, I mean, they're hard to navigate in here, but... But, oh well. Alright, so that's all there. Come on out here. Might as well drop some things off in the wagon. Uh, 34, 623 gold. There we go. Pick up any new magic? We did not. Alright. Okay, so... got a backstab check on you. That's good. Silver broadsword. Dwarven right pauldron. This is a connector piece. Adamantium saber. And nothing there. Alright. Let's have a little coffee. And let's get minor regenerate going again. There we go. Oops, not that. Alright. What do we have up these stairs? Like, I really want to know how this got in here. Like, this is obviously a battering ram. But this can't go around corners. It's too big. How did it get there? It had to have been built there. Nope. There, he's dead. Alright. Nothing else interesting. Yeah, I'm like back up to full on spell points again. Oops. Oh, it's not successful. I can only do it once. Trying to pickpocket. Yeah, you're dead eventually. You too? Alright, well. There we go. Stop giving me arrows. I don't need more. I mean, I'll take them, because I can sell them. Nothing good, huh? Why can't I do any... Oh, I pinched 5 gold pieces. Nice. Why can't I do anything to this... this person? Oh, no. Ooh, a Daedric Helm. Nice. Every time I hit them, their wounds close. Alright. Pretty good on... There's no secret door there, is there? No. Where are some of the beds and things on the map, but others aren't? I don't know. Just that one treasure? Yep. Alright. Yeah, successful backstab. Another Daedric sword. Nice. Recipe for a potion of resist poison. We got a door over here. Probably a connector piece, yep. Spell points are, again, full. Oh, hi. There we go. See, now that I'm absorbing magic, and it's a great thing to start out with. It really is. If you want to be a spellcaster, like, absorbing spell points, worth it. Rather than having to wait until you get an item. Although you cannot, like, the spiders and scorpions are technically casting spells at you with their... Okay, this is a connector piece. With their paralysis. They're not absorbable. Wraith just died. This is probably not going to go anywhere. It's going down. This might be a quest location down here. Nope. I got a successful backstab. Silver staff. Will be worth a little bit. Nothing. Alright. Okay. So, nowhere else off there. So let's go this way now. Alright, connector piece again. Yeah, nothing in here. I honestly do not know why they don't put an enemy in every single one of those rooms. Go this way first, why not? Tried to pick their pocket already. Don't come back here. There we go. Thank you. A lot of steel stuff. Incidentally, there is no way... Hello. There is no way to steal... Nope. That was them. Alright. Like, you don't steal items, it's just money. That's all you can get out of them. Alright, what was that? Wizard Rend. Oh. Hadn't even tried moving. Hadn't even noticed that my sword was Yep, not successful. It's fine. Yeah, so all you get out of picky pockets is money. That is it. Elven short sword. That's a pretty nice room. Lector. Oh. Hello. Oh, hey. And there's a secret door there. How did this person not notice me casting all of these spells here? Like, seriously. I like this room. See if there's anyone else down here, just because. No, there is not, because that just loops around. Alright. Alright. There's recall. Let's teleport. Grab some ooh. Magical loincloth. Yeah. Potion of resist shock. So, the rogue knight has entered the hereafter, yes? Perhaps in his next incarnation he will have the wisdom to keep his sword sheathed. Well done, as usual, Elmandretta. Thanks. Well. Alright. Let's do the Renegade Mage again. I don't even care where he is. I'll find it in the log. One day we will, Oh, wow, magical dress. All right. The Memory Stone. You know what? Let's go ahead and read that. We haven't read that. From the Memory Stone of Michaela Leckie. This is a faithful reproduction of the thoughts recorded in Michaela Leckie's Memory Stone, found in the Bankerai Pass, in the year of reckoning, First Era 973. 7 years before the fall of Orsinium, due to the combined efforts of the armies of Daggerfall Sentinel and the Order of Diagna. Almost all of this was in the first person, as Michaela was unfamiliar with the protocols and scholarly formalities of recording herself into a Memory Stone. Nonetheless, her heroism and heroic deeds live on, her memories fresh in the stone for all to feel and hear. It's weird how some of these lines are centered, and then you get this one that's not, and this one that's not. I wonder if this will really work. The Mages Guild took me for 25,000 gold crowns if it doesn't. Imagine, this stone will record my thoughts? What did they say? Just unwrap it from the silver foil in a leather bag, and as soon as it touches my flesh, it will begin to record. Ah, the pain, I must block it out. No one would want to hold my stone and hear my thoughts if I let it record my pain. Thank the ebon arm that the training I received in the Hall of the Virtues of War. I can block out this pain. There, it's walled off. Yes, I can still see it there, just beyond my consciousness, lurking like a hungry wolf. A wolf that will soon consume me. With a double space. I also see my inevitable death from these damned wounds. No potions left, the healing crystal and ring are used up. And me, with not even magic enough to light a candle. Oh, but the gods did give me other gifts. The gift of sword singing, the thrill of battle, Frandar Hunding's Book of Circles, the Way of the Sword. But then that is my story. I get ahead of myself. I'm Michaela Leckie, a warrior, a sword singer, a second-level Ansei. In my cradle I could form the Shehai, the spirit sword, the mystical blade, mine formed of pure thought serpents intertwined with vines of roses to form the blade, as beautiful as... But I'm about to tell you all about that, to tell you my story, a story of valiant battle, of my loves, of my wars, of... Why is there a period there? Of betrayal and of this last glorious victory. To tell you of how I came to this distant lonely pass, me and 5 companions, to fight these men and monsters, to defeat the army that would fall on my people like cowards in the night. But again, I get ahead of myself. Well then get to it! Also, you and 5 companions, boy, I wish I could have a party. I think all of these games are single player, like single character. I am a simple warrior. I grew up as a maiden of the spirit blade. As early as I can remember, I wanted to be a singer, to feel the hunger of the blade in my hands, to feel it come alive and take my enemies. I am told our people were artisans and poets long ago in our desert homes. Here in new home now known as Hammerfell, many of us have returned to those ancient ways, but to me there is but one way, the way of the sword. This person seems a little insane, I don't know. This is hard to tell. I grew up in my noble family, the only one of 3 brothers and 2 sisters that felt the calling, the song of the sword. Father understood, for he too had felt the call. He had become a master in Ansei long before settling down within our estate to raise a family. I love how poorly checked so many of these books are, like for editing passes. At 11, I entered the Hall of Virtues of War and joined the Maidens of the Spirit Sword. In my band, there were 6 of us. Daring Julia, Solid Patia, Big Katie, Svelte Seglia, Wise Zell, and me. All are gone now, save me, and soon I will join them. Join them in the halls of the unknown gods of war. What is a Spirit Sword, anyway? Like, that is not an ability that you can get in this game. We drank together, we fought, we wept, we grew in the way of the sword. We joined in our learnings in the hall with our brothers of the blade, learning from each other. We all sat at the feet of the hall master, striving to learn the depths of the Shehai, making the spirit blade into a real weapon as Frandar Hunding had. Only a few have the purity of heart and virtue to be able to take the step and learn the mysteries of Ansei, sword sainthood. Somehow, of all the brothers and the maidens, I only possess the unique qualities, the faint but strong enough flicker of magicka to call forth the Shehai. Many times I called it, seldom would it become substantial enough to be a weapon. To be at a Ansei of the first level, you just need to be able to call it, and that I could, so I became the first Ansei from our local hall in 2 generations. Oh, I have so much to tell, so many memories. Well, wasn't her father one? So many treasures to share with you, my unknown companion. How do I start? The pain is still out there lurking hungry, slowly consuming what's left of me. I guess I'd better tell of the final battle. The one that has left me here, and then, if I have the will left, to tell you of my life, of my love, Ralph, Oh, what a lad he was. What times we shared. Ebenarm, forgive me, my mind wanders. Let me get to the final battle. To start, in the middle Yes, sweet maidens grew, learned, mastered the way, and upon completing the walkabout. You're not talking about the final battle yet. To you who are not singers, this is a wilderness trek emulating the times of Frandar hunting, where we each wander the countryside, righting wrongs, defeating monsters, performing quests in the name of virtue. Some of us in our hall took years to finish. Always there is danger. We 6 maidens each returned in our own good time. But many are they who do not live to return from the walkabout. We returned each to our own lives, to meet in the hall once a week to tell our stories to the new maidens and brothers, and to perform as instructors in the way of the sword. All was well to the night of the mid-year festival. All our people were reveling and enjoying the repast. But for we 6 maidens, it happened that the festival day fell on our day of meeting in the hall, our day of prayer and fasting in honor to the way of the sword. As we met, aren't there others than just the 6 of you? As we met late into the night, a knocking rang on our door. When I opened it, there was Agar. It was a guardian of the Bancori Pass in the Rothgarian Mountains, wounded and near death. He told us of betrayal from the north, an invasion sponsored by the Crystal Tower of High Rock, led by King Joili of Daggerfall, our ally in the war with Arsenium. Quickly, we used up a crystal of healing in restoring him to vitality. We sent him on to the king, while we 6 grabbed our weapons and armor and of power, and as many potions, marks, and crystals and rings as we could carry. We flew to the pass, hoping upon hope that we would not be too late. Our journey was not in vain, for we arrived just at the very point where the last 3 guardians were overwhelmed by the horde. Into the pass we ran, forming the old battle line, 6 abreast. Oh, did we fight. That's, it'd have to be, like, all level 1 enemies, like, 1-hit die enemies, for them to have much chance. And even then, the Song of the Sword was a joyous noise, slicing through the ranks of evil. We fought for hours. Julia was the first to fall, a cowardly poisoned dagger finding a rent in her armor. Then, one by one, all fell, save me. Oh, cruel Ebenarm. Then my beloved sword, the sword of my father, the one with the serpent's crest, fashioned by the master sword, smith Singer Tansal, broke in my hands. All was lost, our 6 lives spent in vain. Now many, many of them would pour through the pass. I would be easy prey for them, like a newborn child. I wept in frustration. Then I remembered the hearth in our home, the book, Frandar Hunding's Book of Circles, the Way of Strategy. I reached for the Shahai, the Spirit Sword, that which I could never reliably form when I needed it, and behold, it was alive with fire. It formed in my hand, ablaze with power. Oh, I slew mightily, right and left, like a scythe through wheat. All the way to the Lord of the Tower I fought. With one blow I cut his magical armor asunder. One more took his head. Well, I'm glad we're not encountering anyone like that, because I would rather not have my magical armor rent asunder. But to do that deed cost me dearly, wounds by the dozen, for although I had magical armor, it was not formed of spirit like my blade. It was not as invincible as my blade or my spirit, and I was sorely wounded. With the felling of King Joil, I don't know. His army crumbled. They fled before my wrath. All ran back through the pass, not even pausing to collect their dead and wounded. All who could stand ran for their lives, and I slew all I could reach, but my breath was coming short in the pain. Finally, I rested on this rock where you find me now. I don't know why I chanced to bring this stone along. I brought it on a whim, really. With the loot from... well, I guess I need to really stop and tell my story in order. I feel able to go on to tell you more. The eternal night is descending more slowly than I thought. Not just yet, I am ready to compose my death poem. A little sip of water and... well, I think I will go back and tell you of my life. Maybe some details about the battle. And oh yes, about Ralph and our children. Where will I start? I am a simple warrior. I grew up as a maiden of the Spirit Blade as early as I can remember. I'm guessing that the Spirit Stone ran out of power or whatever to record. Alright. Did get 2 magic items from these guys, though, so I should probably... go identify them. Let's see, what time is it? 10, okay. Probably won't be 11 by the time I get up to the Mages Guild, but it'll be close. Just phase right through these trees. That's the power of being the protagonist. Now, there's some interesting world building in this game, but it does feel, I don't know, like, considering how much of the game is just procedurally generated, it does feel kind of set apart. Leaping Short Shirt, Steel Claymore of Shocking, Steel Battle Axe of Oblivion, Boots of Featherweight, Never Tiring Right Pauldron, pardon me, Steel Shining Tower Shield, Ring of Far Silence, Iron Daikatana of Life Stealing, Silver Claymore of Good Luck, Mark the Protector, Jade of Paralysis, and that's it. Alright, so nothing I care about. Honestly, what would I buy at this point? I don't know. I don't know all of the magic items that are available. Alright. Let's see. What do we got? Daygown of Fortitude, Healing Loincloth. Anything else it needs identifying? No. Okay, so that goes into there. Alright. The Healing Loincloth, I guess, is okay. Although, like, I have really barely used my healing items. Tristesteer's Medicaments should be a good place to sell some goodies. Practical and straightforward manner. Hello. Hold on. Let me get these into the wagon. Alright, 300 gold. 480. 3373, nice. 720. 600. 748. 90, 480, and 2615. So note it says worth 1750, but I'm getting 2615. That is the power of high opinion, which I am getting a boost from the Mask of Clavicus. And a high mercantile skill. I'm really just taking these people to the cleaners. It's pretty great. Alright, it is about time to end the episode, but let's go ahead and sell things first. I will probably stop by the bank as well. Get down here to our hawk shop. Okay. Do anything interesting? Probably not. Probably not. Okay. Get those in there. Nothing else in there. There we go. All right. Sell off 7 of those arrows for 18 gold. Should not be able to get 18 gold for that. 38. Good lord. I am just taking these people to the cleaners. Whatever. Okay, a day gown of fortitude, don't need. I'm getting full up on money. There we go. Silver Dagger goes for a whole whopping 18 gold. Not really worth it. But if I'm not, like, hitting the carry capacity, then it really doesn't matter. 7,000 for the Daedric Tontos. Okay, now we're hitting letters of credit, which is fine. Actually, I want to hold on to that. I definitely have enough Daedric Helms, but... Alright, there we go. Alrighty, up to the bank. Hello. Go ahead and deposit. Actually, we have to deposit the letters of credit first. 134, 208. There we go. Let's go ahead and withdraw. I want to get this as close to the max as possible. All right, let's withdraw 377,000. Oops. Letter of credit. 377,000. There we go. They're reasonably close. 1033. And put that in there. Alright. That's pretty good. Alright, before we wrap up, that is not what I want. I want that. Okay, we want to go to Darkanos Hall for a Renegade Mage. 5 days. But travel cautiously, it's only 1 day, so that's okay. Jumping, Pickpocket, Destruction, Restoration, Mysticism have all gone up. It is a little bit late. Or early. Yeah, and it's raining. Usually it's straight ahead. There it is. Almost straight ahead, at least. Okay. Alright, so when we come back next time, we'll be heading into another dungeon to face a mage, a renegade mage, which I do think reduces our opinion with the Mages Guild, but I'm not sure. But it doesn't matter. That will be for next time. See you then, everyone.